The number one risk factor for getting Alzheimer is just being a woman. That's how significant the changes are to our brain. And this is why it's important for us to understand and do things now to save our brain, because unfortunately, your brain will start to go through these periods of decline. It might take 10 or 20 years for us to see the full effects. But then we can still keep doing things, but we're not as effective as if we treat it now. Now, hormonal decline in the brain and the significant drop in estrogen, this hormone that is very critical for brain health, is what keeps our brain protected against inflammation. Estrogen is your anti-inflammatory hormone, and we no longer really have estrogen. Our inflammation levels significantly increase. Now, not only in our body, but in our brain. If we have more inflammation in our body, we are going to have neural or brain inflammation. This is why dealing with oxidative stress, this is stress, toxins, what we eat, what we breathe, what we use, is important to look at. The last talk I did was on toxins, and the reason I paired these together is hopefully you can start working on improving your toxic load to improve your brain health. Now, the decline in estrogen can lead to reductions in glucose metabolism in the brain, so you no longer have that fuel source. This is going to contribute to our brain fog, memory lapses, and eventually our cognitive decline. And again, this is why even sometimes checking our emails can be challenging and overwhelming. Why we feel like we can't keep all the balls that we always used to up in the air without stressing a little bit more, because we are actually going through these massive shifts. And this is important not only for women to understand, but for your husbands to understand as well, because men do not go through this. Men will have a continual flood of testosterone really until they die. And they get a renewal every single day of testosterone, where women, we don't. Women are going to experience this sharper drop in brain energy and eventually that cognitive decline.